Hi guys, I'm back with the dip powder mini. So today I will be using Sundara, I guess I'm saying that right, Odorless dip liquids, and I have two colors from them as well. Home is where mom is, and Diamond Dust, which is their clear. And so I do have on two coats of Seeing Designer Dips Peel Off Base Coat. Love that stuff, two coats. Usually with the two coats, my nails will pop off in 1 to 2 days, which is fine. Because by that time I'm ready to do another mini. So I couldn't get that base open, y'all. I was struggling, which is crazy because the day before it opened and then the next day it was like it sealed shut. So I did have some residue around the rim. Don't know how that happened because I've never used this base. So I popped it in some warm water for about 5 minutes and then my husband was able to open it for me. And so guys, just hang out with me. Well, actually no, don't hang out with me. I mean, yeah, hang out with me, but look at it. Look what. Now, see, that's why you're supposed to stir your dip powder, which I skipped that step. But y'all, it ain't even coming out. I'm like, what the? Look at, I mean, hard as a rock. Now, I haven't had dip powder do this. I mean, I was like, what the? I don't know what to say. It was very chunky and very hard. So I had to really, really stir to loosen that dip powder up. It was a really pretty neutral shimmer color, but it was just hard. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So I'm going to apply 2 coats to each nail. And then my base was drying so fast because Seeing Designer Dips, if you use their peel off base coat, you always need to put down a layer of base on your nail before starting your dip application because it dries so freaking fast. And so I end up applying base to the rest of the nails, allowing that to dry, and then going in with my application. And so you can see that color is about the same color as my builder gel that I have on my nail, and very neutral color. So y'all just hang out with me. So after I let that base dry, it probably took less than 5 minutes for it to dry because as I said, it dries fast. I'm going in and applying 2 coats. No, I don't show all nails, but I found that turning my finger, especially at this point, it was just easier for me to do my application. Now, it does get a little harder for me once I get to my ring finger and my pinky nail just because they're furthest away. And so I'm just using a plastic cuticle stick to clean up any excess dip powder. But overall, I mean, I don't like the hardness of the powder, but once I broke it up, it became softer. But I've never had dip powder do that, which I found was quite odd. And I was like, is the powder old or what the heck? Is there something that's in their powder that makes it that hard? I'm not really sure. I mean, after I stirred it up and broke up the clumps, it was fine. And so after the second coat on each nail, I'm brushing off excess dip powder, and then I'm going to go in with a layer of clear. Well, actually I'm doing a second coat, but after that I will go in with a layer of clear, and I'll be back for that. Okay, so y'all, I'm going in with clear. Look at there. Look. It's hard. The clear is hard too. And I was like, the dip powder fairies are playing with me today. So the clear was hard and chunky as well. And y'all, I just brought these powders maybe a few weeks ago because I wanted to try their odorless dip liquids. I do like the base. I'm gonna come back because I had problems with the top coat. I'm just gonna tell you I had problems with the top coat. And so I'm applying that clear to all the nails after the base. But y'all, look how chunky, look at the chunk on my thumbnail. The clear was chunky too. So I had to really stir that up and blend that all together. I end up using my salt spoon just because, look at there, it looks like little snow caves inside the dip powder. So I end up, like I said, getting my salt spoon and really stirring that up to kind of make it smoother. I was so distracted by the clumpy dip powder that I forgot the directions for how to use the odorless dip liquids are on the actual bottle itself. So after I encapsulate the nails in clear, I'm going to give that some time to dry because, again, odorless dip liquids dry a little bit slower. This one wasn't a significantly slow dry time, but you know, it wasn't like regular dip liquids. And I had some type of hair stuck to my salt spoon. I don't know if that was because it was stuck to the spoon itself, and I was trying to get that off, but I was like, what the, I don't know what I got on there, whatever it was, but I got that off, and then I proceeded with my application. I'm not sure what happened there. So after I encapsulate all the nails, I'm just brushing off excess dip powder that didn't get soaked up with the base, and I'm going in with the soft bristle toothbrush and removing any excess. Other than the clumps, the clear was a good clear outside of the clumpiness. And so I'm applying activator, and then I'll wait about 5 to 10 minutes to give the activator time to harden the dip powder, and then I'll do my filing and buffing off camera. So this is after filing and buffing, and so I'm going in with 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 sticky base coat and applying that to my index finger, my middle finger, and my ring finger, because I'm going to go in with some Easter stickers. And I saw this technique by 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 Nails by Jess, and it's a no for me. It works well for her because she's a pro at her technique because she doesn't use gel liquids, but I should have just stuck with my normal method. So she applied 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 sticky base coat, allowed that to get tacky, and then she went in with her nail stickers. And so I have some nail stickers here. I think I got these off Amazon. A little cute, kind of juvenile, which I'm all for it. Easter stickers. So the first one is a cross and it says Happy Easter. And then I'm gonna look at it. I tore that up real good. And so I'm going to go in. I had another one on the sheet. And so I'm going to go in with that decal, this time being more careful because I was like, I don't want to tear it. And I'm applying that to my nail. And I'm going to use the end of my nail art tweezers that I got from Color My World Dips. And I'm going to press that down on the nail. And then I'm going to apply to, I think you call it vignette type. It's kind of like an outline of an Easter egg with the one has a bunny inside and one has a little duck. Really cute. And then it was so light, it was so pastel that it didn't really show up that well on the nail. And so I'm applying that to the nail and pressing that down. And so I had just watched this video by 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 Nails by Jess, and when she did that, I want to say she applied a layer of dip base and allowed that to get tacky, not all the way dry, and then applied activator and pressed the stickers down. Well, I don't like that technique because it was kind of ooey gooey, and I don't know if it was because I was using odorless dip liquids, but it's a no for me. I probably should have just went in and applied smudge-free, 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 smudge-free top coat on top of those stickers to seal those in, and then going with my dip activator and top coat. so I applied the dip base. Again, odorless liquids take a little longer to dry, and this video is sped up. And so I'm applying activator to the nails because I am going to use dip top coat. I'm going to use the odorless top coat. And so here, after I waited a while, I'm going in with the activator, and I'm just pressing that down. Again, didn't like it because it was gooey to me. Like I said, I should have used 𝒊𝒔𝒉 smudge free top coat, allow that to dry, and then went in with the activator per my normal dip method when I use dip top coat with any type of decals or stickers. Okay, y'all, so I'm going in with the odorless top coat. It says gentle, well, odorless. It's pretty odorless. It has a slight nail polish scent. And so I'm applying my first layer as per the instructions and wiping the brush off on a lint-free towel before placing it back in the bottle. 3 quick swipes across the length and the width of my nail. Okay, per my normal dip top coat application method. And so I then wait like a few seconds. Let that get tacky. I see the nails are shiny. You know, I'm like, okay, we doing something with this. Again, this is my first time using these. And so I'll go in with my second coat. Let me tell y'all something. This didn't dry. I waited about 10 minutes. It did not dry. And I was like, okay, what are we going to do? Like, Tish, what are you going to do? This is not drying. So in the event that your top coat is acting a fool, okay, it's not behaving the way that you want it to behave, what you can do is, and this is what I did, I applied a layer of activator to the nail. I then went in and applied a second coat of top coat. And I did not wipe the activator off, and no, my brush did not harden from a top coat. So I applied a layer of activator over the top coat that did not dry. Remember, activator dries your top coat and allows it to dry shiny. So I was like, okay, this top coat being disrespectful. Let's bust out the activator. Let's apply that, which is what I'm doing now. And then I'm going to go in. I'm going to wait a few seconds, and then I'm going to go in with one last coat of top coat, and that did the trick. Now, it did dry with the help of my USB desk fan. It dried in about 10 minutes. So y'all, after that top coat dried, because it did dry and it dried shiny, I was like, okay, thank you. I saved this. And these are the nails dry, y'all. I was almost scared to touch them. I was like, but it did dry. It's dry. It's dry. And so I decided to go in and apply a little neutral color bow. First, I was going to do these champagne colored rhinestones, but when I put it on the nail, I was like, oh, that's ugly. So, or it didn't go. And so I'm just going to apply a single little bow at the cuticle area of my middle finger. And I was going to use top coat, and I was like, nope, don't play yourself. Don't do it. So I'm going in with some Marquardt glue. Put a dot of that glue will adhere rhinestones. I'm applying a dot of that to the cuticle area and placing the bow. And then that dried really fast, like really, really fast. Yes, I could have used the top coat because remember, dip liquids are glue essentially anyway. So I'm placing that bow just to add a little something extra. I didn't add any extra rhinestones or anything like that. So once that dried, guys, I applied some cuticle oil. So coming up is the finished look. So guys, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and if you use Sundara dip products before. And subscribe to my channel. It's free in 2023. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.